So, who's trolling the other one the more? That's the question.
I mean, if they're both telling the truth, they're just saying, we're going to just beat you down with mechanical skill. We don't have to be sneaky. We're just straight up better.
I'd be interested to see what the actual history between these two teams is, who really comes out on top in the standard play. I mean, what do you count as standard play lately? So, for example, Curse versus Orbit, we just said, I don't remember actually seeing a normal lane phase in that game. It was always 2v1 or 2v2 up top, or there was never a normal standard meta game.
It is really curious. They're saying they have all these secret strats lined up, but I'm really
what is secret these
pulling
days?
for that because there's been so much League of Legends, and these teams are so practiced. 2v1 swapping, AD Trist middle. They had a Vayne top lane, hard randomed, but then they said they had the better team comp. So really, what is it that these secret strats that they're talking about? And we'll see really quickly here. Well, they've scouted each other.
If I think back to the regionals just last weekend, there was nothing secret that came out. No. Nothing at all. That's why I said, I mean, there was Jace top, but everyone knew Soaz was going to play Jace top for Fnatic. Outside of that, there was nothing secret. So, I mean, how secret is secret these days? I mean, I know obviously you think back to Dignitas, they pulled out that crazy triple support, but that was only because of one thing, and immediately it went backwards for them because it got banned straight out, and that was it. It was gone. Done used too early. As it is, though, in the picks and bans here, not the picks and bans, that's never going to be the picks and bans.
This is not
because I've seen Timo
right.
in.
This is not what's happening.
I was like, what? Yeah, we're not going to see that. They're going to have a little change around. So, yeah, I mean, going back to the tournaments in the past, they're sorting something out. We don't worry about that. But
this apparently is real. If we hop over to Champion Select.
That's never real. Not in a million years. If that's real, I'd eat my hat, because that is bonkers.
So then, the interesting thing about this is that Dignitas has their seeding relied on this game. If they win this series, they'd move into second place and face a different team in the first round. They dodge out of Team Dynamic. What is going on?
If that's real, it's going to be a good game. Let's put it that way. But it could be a bit weird. So we've got like triple AD in there on one side, double AD on the other. AP's, Lux in there, you've got Timo in there, you've got Victor in there. I have no idea what is going on right now.
They went back and forth and flew through that. It's almost like they all just hit lock in and went with the first thing that came of it. But
wow, this is going to be an interesting final. It's going to be, is it an ARAM? Did they actually random it? Oh, they must. But no, that's for an ARAM, that they've got too many aggressive long-range champions. They've all picked these champions. They could well be doing ARAM in mid here. Let's see how this turns out here. This could be a full troll final. If you've just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, these are the bizarre teams. And Jat, I'm going to use your extensive experience to break down this build-up.
All right, well, all 5 members of both teams are running out the mid lane. We see a boot start. Pretty standard items here. Not really sure what to make of it. Double AD coming out from Curse.
It's a full-on traditional Summoner's Rift ARAM going on, but they've managed to make the picks as well. Now, Jackie needs to be careful he doesn't get caught out there. Yeah, it's not going to work out for you very well now, Jackie. So Vicious goes diving in. I cannot commentate this kind of thing. This has gone crazy. Patoy's going to take a tower hit there, and immediately has to back out. We are in full ARAM mode. I've always wanted to cast one of these games.
To be fair, you do play almost exclusively ARAM, so you are the expert. I defer to you, D-Man.
This is my level of playing right now. So, Garen, this is probably the easiest sort of team. Yeah, I mean, they just need to keep the camera on the middle here. There's not a lot you've got to do. Likey's apparently is the right employee here that's doing the camera for us, and honestly, he doesn't have to do a thing. He can just leave it there. I don't think this is going to be quite the series. But I mean, this is a best of 3, so this could easily get picked out. What are we seeing I'm a Cutie Pie doing there? I'm a Cutie Pie jumping up and down. He's going to get a little poke on. Best of 5, in fact, yeah. This is going to be a long best of 5. That's going to be the Lux catching on towards Cop there immediately. I will dominate. This managed to follow it through. And still the poke back and forward. I wonder if they're going to do full ARAM rules. So they can't go back and buy.
I'm a little bit stunned, to say the least. Jace is pretty strong on ARAM. Lux is pretty strong on ARAM. There may have been a bit of cheating here. These are pretty good ARAM comps together.
Yeah. There's no way it's a random.
Was this alt draft all mid?
It is working out very well, though. Cop's actually getting poked a little bit. I'll tell you what. Okay, so from my ARAM experience, Lux is one of the best champions in here right now. They could have got... Yeah, I've got Ashe as well. Ashe is a very good champion. Of course, Varus has got some long, crazy poke on him, and that's going to be a great catch there on towards St. Vicious. St. Vicious is going to poke in there. He's going to dive in with Leona there. I'm accused by his first blood. It's Varus goes down. St. Vicious drops as well. Curse is going to catch on to Patoy there. Patoy goes down. Westrice picking up a double kill. That's going to work very well. They are doing full ARAM rules. They're not going to go back and buy. They are continuing staying in that mid lane with their health. All credit to these guys. They're running the full American rules.
I tell you what, if Westrice gets a little bit fed, that's going to be scary. Those Varus arrows on all random, all mid get pretty nutty once he'll go back and buy his items. I'm just going to hand this back to you, man.
That's a poor excuse. Actually, you know what? They've actually picked the wrong items. So this shows that these pro players are complete noobs when it comes to ARAMs, because they shouldn't have taken Ignites. They should have all been taking the Clarity and the heals in there. That's what they should have gone with. There was a lot of flash going on.
That's true.
I'm not too sure if they've really picked this one very cleverly. Skara, though, is going to get their little poke in there. Of course, Westrice on Varus is going to be very, very strong. As you can see that poke coming in. Elements on Fiora. I'm not too sure how that one's going to work out. Fiora is not really that strong a champion, but that ulti, once it gets going, will absolutely rip these apart, because they are all weak champions. They're all long poke champions. That's why the poke's coming out from Dignitas at the moment. They have got that poke advantage. Westrice is going to get caught out. That's going to be the Lux catching in there. Can't quite take him down. Skara, though, and Teemo's going to spin towards St. Vicious. St. Vicious, that poison will finish him off. Crumbs picks up the kill there. Now, Jackie also getting poked on. Skara's got to be careful. He's going to get Elements dive in. He's going too deep, and Skara PewDiePie turns it around on him. Now, Jackie diving in now with LeBlanc. LeBlanc can get fed very strongly in this one, but as it is at the moment, Dignitas 3-2 up.
It's a really good point. There's almost no tank line for Dignitas, so it's all about long-range poke.
Well, Patoy just needs to start leveling up his W here. Let's have a look towards Patoy. What is he leveling it? If I can actually click on him, he's in amongst all the champions. Yeah, sorry, his E. He has to start.
That W is going to be very necessary for Lux. The team shield will be very easy to land on ARAM, and he's going to get full efficiency out of that. He better be skilling that up third, man.
Well, if it had leveled up his E, he'd be able to get a lot more poke on towards Nijaki there. There's MLG getting a long-range blast on towards Cop. Jace is very strong on this. They're going to get a lot of poke on towards the tower there. They're going to get the slow on Westrice. MLG is going very deep. He wants that kill on Westrice. He actually just wants to go by. That's all they're doing. They just want to simply go back and buy. So he's trying to make abuse of the rules there. Nijaki should get taken out. Crumbs manages to get the kill there. Again, the E coming out from Patoy, just getting that slowdown. St. Vicious going too deep with Leona, and that's going to be too much. He surely can't take the damage off that one. Skara's going to pick it up with the poison. Elements goes deep. He gets one. Can he get Patoy down? No. He's surely going to get stopped down. I Will Dominate picks him down there. Westrice now is also going to get taken down. Skara with Teemo gets the kill. 8-4. This is the weirdest League of Legends final I've ever commentated in my life.
Well, you're talking about getting an exciting final here, and whether or not we're going to have a lot of action. 8 kills to 4, only 5 minutes into the game.
Oh, I Will Dominate flashing in onto Cop there for absolutely nothing. I'm not too sure if he quite hit the wrong key there. PewDiePie has returned to lane, so he went back to buy. He's got a Brutalizer actually on towards, on who is it?
It's Ashe with a Brutalizer.
It's Ashe with the Brutalizer. He's just coming back. Oh, that's going to be a catch. St. Vicious gets the stun, takes I Will Dominate down. Skara coming back though. That blind is going to be crucial for them as well. He's going to be able to spit on them all day long. Crumbs returns with the Brutalizer. So interesting picks here from Dignitas on their ARAM style. It's safe to say their time in career has worked well for this ARAM.
So really, I've heard of people trying to make tier lists for all random, all mid. I know Lux is very close to the top, and Jace is very strong as well.
Yes.
Where would you place some of these champions?
Well,
Varus is definitely up there. Varus is up there.
They're actually missing out on Ziggs. Ziggs is one of the strongest, for my opinion. Personally, I'm a very strong Ziggs player as well. You're going to get in there. Skara's going to get caught out. St. Vicious taking 2 minutes damage. Elements is going to pick up the kill down Fiora. Fiora can be very, very strong. Actually, if they'd have picked up Jax, Jax is phenomenal once he starts getting fed. They've just gone with a heavy poke comp. The heavy poke comp's perfectly fine, but later on in the game, it's all about getting that Jax in there. St. Vicious taking down very low. MLG wanting to get on there. I Will Dominate picks up the 1 kill. Should be able to follow it through as well. St. Vicious is just desperately want to dive in there. Elements is going to follow it through. They're trying to run the stun comp on towards I Will Dominate there. Cop does manage to get the shot. Crumbs takes him down though. Crumbs, that well-known AD player on that top lane. St. Vicious will get dropped. Crumbs taking too much damage off the tower. They've got to be careful. They're feeding Varus.
Varus poke going to be coming through very strongly. He's #1 leader in gold. I have no idea what to do,
You just don't know how to say this
sorry.
one. I can carry this one through, no problem. Patoy's going to get dived on there. Element's getting very aggressive. Hasn't quite got his ultimate yet. It could be able to get onto Imakitabai. That's going to be Imakitabai going down. Elements is going to get dropped, though. Patoy gets dropped as well. Now Skara's the final target. Westrice getting spat on by Skara. Not going to be enough. There goes Skara getting the ignite down as well. Nijaki should be able to get one more burst. It's not going to happen. Nijaki not getting fed enough. You'd expect as the AP champion mid, he'd be able to do a lot, but he's 0-2-4.
Unfortunately, he's on an AP champion too, so he's not even playing off-roll. When you switch over to Dignitas, the only one is on the supporty Lux, and there's Nijaki trying to dive in, and he's really not having his time on LeBlanc.
You know what Nijaki should have taken in this ARAM? He should have taken Veigar, because Veigar is very strong in an ARAM.
Well, to be fair, they may have all random. It's tough to choose.
They may well have all random, but I'd be surprised because we've not got any tanks in there, or actually we've got Leona in there, but we've got no one else. We've got no Udias or anything crazy like that. Saint Vicious is going to get chunked down. Nijaki should go down as well. I will dominate, finish that one off, because he's Patoy flashing in, getting greedy, going too deep. Elements wants to get on towards I will dominate. The stun's not going to quite land. Westrice is going to come back in though. He's got a lot of damage now. Should be able to take down I will dominate. Instead he can't. 16-12. Just about shy of 8 minutes in.
So that's a lot of brutalizers coming out from both sides. Is the brutalizer a common choice on ARAMs?
Well, there's not a lot of armor they're going to chunk through, is there? So it's an interesting choice. But, you know, considering that they're all poke champions, I'd just be stacking them BF swords out of the pickaxes as much as possible early on.
16 kills to 13, already 8 minutes into the game. Action-packed ARAM as well. Quick little advantage over to Dignitas. Looking around, a lot of GP10 items coming out as well. That seems like the choice in low-farm ARAM games. All the big-time ARAM players are going to make a fool of me pretty soon.
Is there such a thing as a big-time ARAM player?
I'm sure they exist.
Are Riot actually tracking those stats in the background? I'm not too sure they would be. Westrice getting a big hit on the back of him there. St. Vicious currently feeding 154. That dirty feeder in the jungle can't quite catch on from Skara again. That spin towards St. Vicious going very deep there, setting things up. Skara gets the hit. Patoy gets dropped, shredded, and there goes St. Vicious down again. Nijaki's passive's not going to be enough, though. Surely will get taken down. There it is. Crumbs picks up the double kill. 7-2-5 for Crumbs right now. That E coming in again looks very, very strong. As like I say, you mentioned he is a tier 1 technically class that's finally starting to put points into like Lucian Singularity. Get my words right, and eventually. Where is Quickshot when you need him? Westrice, so he is having to back away from this one. They should be able to take the turret down. Instead, they're going to go for the dive. Imakitabai should be able to pick up a double kill here. There's I will dominate on one. There's surely going to be another. St. Vicious mentioned to Skara going down on elements there, and that is going to be finally the turret going down. Dignitas very, very strong in an ARAM, it seems.
We got the big close advantage coming down from Dignitas. They definitely seem to have the poke advantage despite the fact that Westrice has gotten so many kills. Looking at these teams as they progress on.
Oh, wow, the arrow completely missing that.
Are we likely to see comeback styles in ARAM, or is it usually first tower, first win?
No, it's okay. You can actually back up to the Nexus and be quite strong despite that inhibitor going down, because it's very hard to poke on those double turrets. Once you start getting to this level, you can see Nijaki's going to get stronger and stronger, and a big too much dive there from, it was Imakitabai that went too deep on towards Curse Cop there. And Elements, he's coming up. Elements now has got that ultimate, steps on a mushroom. Skara is going to be surely a hungry target. Once he gets that ultimate going, he's just going to zip through the whole team. Does manage to get the kill there. Elements on towards Skara, and now he's going to become very, very dangerous. You know, these sort of bruisery type champions, the bursty champions, the fact they've got no health, he's just going to be zipping around. They can't target him. He will do a lot of damage now. That's going to be the Varus ulti catching on towards Patoy. Patoy's going to get taken down, and you know, the look on the faces of all the production crew is just like, what is going on right now? It's an ARAM for the League of Legends final.
And let's be fair, there's still a lot of significance going on in this game, D-Man. First place in this tournament gets 20,000, second place gets 12, and depending on Dignitas' finish, they could finish second or third in the North American circuit point standings. So really, this is a very bold move by both teams.
A very bold move indeed, and Dignitas actually do need to win it, I believe. They want to pick out onto Legion rather than, oh, shut down there straight away.
Right, they can pick between Team Dynamic and Legion depending on if they finish second or third. So it really does matter for Dignitas.
Yeah, St. Vicious getting the stun towards I will dominate there. I will dominate will go down. The ulti comes out. Curse Scott manages to pick up one kill. Skara's going to get dropped. The Lux ulti comes blasting back through though. St. Vicious gets dropped. Imakitabai diving in, but he gets blinded and taken down there. And Skara though on elements does turn around. Patoy should be able to clean house here if he plays his look properly. Westrice trying to get the poke down. Imakitabai does take down Cop finally from range. The arrow landed on towards Westrice. Just needs to get the E on him there. Patoy just could have gone for the stun as well. Didn't follow that one up. And here comes comes the BF sword stacking, coming out on everyone. But like you say, the brutalizers on everyone, they all feel that's the item.
So we're going to just take a look at these cumulative stats. The kills per game in this tournament are going to skyrocket after this series.
I would love to see the elo buff stats after this game for the final. That's just going to blow things apart. Jackie's going to get shredded there. Crumbs is going to pick up one. Can he pick up two? Yes, he will. The double kill is on. Crumbs absolutely destroying the rest of the opposition. Here comes Elements on Fiora. Could be able to get through them, but Dignitas at the moment, they are getting fed nicely.
Yep.
This is setting you up nicely for the regionals here. I'm sure you can use a lot of stats for this one next week. Patoy at the moment, though, is going to come through. Cop is just going to stand, try and bait them. There's going to be the stun going across, missing out. That second turret nearly taken down. Dignitas, one couple of shots will take that down. The arrow is available. No, it's not. I tell a lie. So he's not going to be able to use that one. I Will Dominate is just going to continue pushing on. Crumbs is the really big player so far.
So we got triple GP10 coming out on I Will Dominate. I feel like the more GP10 these teams get, the better as the Luxalt comes through and almost kills Cop. And they're really pushing on 2 towers to 0 now, and a pretty big advantage. I seem like they're just over-poking, and yet not even close, says Cop.
The Varus ulti lands. That's going to be St. Vicious diving through. Does manage to get I Will Dominate. Fiora ulti coming out now on towards Skara. Elements is going to have to back up because the damage from Crumbs is too strong, and Patoy's poke as well, backing it up there. Skara taking down very low on the health there. Cop was just way at the back, trying his best to keep them at bay. Now, Jackie has the ability to burst down any champion in this game so far, but I'm a Cutie Pie is doing a fantastic job with Jace from long range.
Those Shock Blast Acceleration Gate combos from Jace are just so potent, seemingly more powerful than Westrice's arrows from Varus, and it's just the poke as the Ash arrow goes through and crushes down.
There's Jackie's surely going to go down as well. Patoy just needs to finish that one off. Meanwhile, Westrice is chunking through them. Army Cutie Pie takes down Fiora. That's Elements dropping. Crumbs with the Ignite on him. He's going to see Westrice turn on him. Just gets that volley off and stays alive. Would you believe it? 31-23. Dignitas too strong in ARAM, it seems.
I'm waiting for I'm a Cutie Pie to get that Infinity Edge, or really all the people building into these big AD items. What are they going to do? Go suicide? Cop's going to clean up.
That's dirty cheating rules in terms of ARAM. You can't just suicide onto the turrets like that.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of naughty.
I thought it was kind of a tactical thing if you could get executed.
No. That's pretty heavily against the rules in terms of ARAMs there. But it was a kill nevertheless. St. Vicious is going to get caught out here. The damage too strong on him now. I Will Dominate should be able to finish one left. But no, a blast from Cop there. Showing why is the AD champion. Gets to the double kill. Should be able to close down and I Will Dominate. Fiora's going to jump on him. And I Will Dominate's just like, yeah, fine, I can die, I don't mind. Actually, Westrice stole that kill with the long range arrow. 32-27, turning things back around here, but they are 2 turrets down. So Dignitas with that huge advantage so far. Skara trying to lay those mushrooms across, and he's going to hit all the team. No, they just stepped around it, sidestepped very nicely there. That's going to be Skara getting poked down, and Curse should be able to turn this into a first turret.
So really, as we have this ridiculous conversation, this game is accelerating pretty quickly. A lot of gold on both sides. Who do you like out of these team comps with the early advantage looking on Dignitas?
The early advantage is with Dignitas, but as I say, if Elements can get in there on Fiora, he can do a hell of a lot of damage. But the problem is, they are letting Crumbs get too fed. There's no Jackie getting popped. I'm a Cutie Pie is poking them down too much, so the damage is coming out pretty strong here. Lux, however, has not picked up too much damage. Skara's going to get dropped. There's the Fury ulti zipping around. Skara gets dropped easily by that one. If they can protect them, they have got St. Vicious in there, so they've got a great protection.
Oh, wow.
But the problem is, I'm a Cutie Pie keeps doing that.
And there's the arrow.
There's the arrow in the backside of Westrice. Patoy should be able to come in there. Just needs to get one little bit of poke in him. I Will Dominate as well. Cleaning house here. Elements is going to be dropped, so that's going to be nice. Jackie drops. St. Vicious is going to get dropped. A double kill. Wow, triple kill. Crumbs is too strong. You know what? Maybe Dignitas need a little bit of a change around with their AD carries here, because Crumbs doing a fantastic job. You know, he used to be the AD carry in the bottom lane before.
Skara can just play top lane Teemo. He can channel Rain Man. Crumbs goes bottom lane Ash. I'm a Cutie Pie just plays Jace somewhere, and they'll be good.
And the first inhibitor could go down. Dignitas poking away on that one. They don't really... Well, actually, they want to take the inhibitor down because currently they're too weak to deal with those super minions. They're only at level 8. Oh, Cop just got caught out there. Lux just blows him away. I Will Dominate's going to get taken down. Elements is going to try and zip in, but it's not going to be enough. That's going to be the inhibitor going down. And currently 38-29. Dignitas are dominating in the first match of the final.
I'm wondering if they're going to continue this throughout the rest of the finals, because right now... They got a lot of stuff going on.
If they've got a lot of stuff going on, it would be an interesting final, let's put it that way, if it went the whole way. It is a best of 5, remember. So there is a lot to play for still. There's a lot of money to play for. There's a lot of teams out there would actually give their right tooth for. I know Skara's standing in the middle. Skara with those mushrooms going around. Skara's just going to poke out. There he is.
There
pops
comes.
out the back. Gets on towards Restrice. No, Jackie's going to go down. Surely St. Vicious is going to get the interrupt there. The stuns go down too strong. Lux can't pick up the kills enough. And that's how Skara tried that cheeky tactic. Patoy's going to get taken down as well. Took one down with him. Elements dropped in there. 40-33. Curse are really up against it now with those super minions coming at them.
Especially looking at I'm a Cutie Pies and Crumb's items, those Qs from Jace are going to come through, and they're already taking half of the health before he even got a Bloodthirster. They're going to be doing even more. Then the Ash Arrows are going to come up from Crumbs and just clean up. Here it comes. They get the execute.
See, that there,
that's a tactic,
that there is against the rules of ARAM. You can't just suicide on a turret like that. That is naughty play from Curse there. But they are accepting it.
We're going to let the internet tell us what the proper rules of ARAM are.
If this was the real rules, they couldn't go and buy now, and they have bought. You know, you would have ARAM players going crazy there that they suicide on towers and buy. Yeah, indeed.
All right, I'm showing my noobness then.
Yeah, but I love the fact that you are trying to analyze an ARAM.
Well, what else are we supposed to do at this point? We got 36,000 to 29,000 gold, 77 total kills, probably the most action-packed game of the tournament from a kills perspective.
Yeah, definitely going to blow those stats out of the water for any match we've had so far. St. Vicious is going to dive in. I Will Dominate is going to get caught out there. Should get dropped down. The rest of his team finally catching up to him. St. Vicious is going to get dropped. The Lux ult is going to go back straight across some elements. The damage on him was pretty crazy there. Patoy very strong now. Is going to be able to catch on towards Westrice. That's going to be another pop straight away. Nightjackie takes down Crumbs. Westrice is going to get dropped by Crumbs. Sorry, I'm a Cutie Pie there. Nightjackie is trying to back away. You can see his mimics backing off from there. Patoy is going to go on towards him. Does manage to land the E, and just the damage coming out. Skara on Teemo. Happy Teemo. I no doubt he's smiling as he does it. Patoy manages to take down elements with the ulti. Will get on towards him, but Patoy pops the Zhonya's hourglass. It's not going to happen. And Dignitas now on the Nexus turrets. This is the only place you can really fend them off with that double Nexus. Instead, they are surely going to get dropped here. Patoy using that shield to great advantage. They don't finish off the tower, though. They're going back for St. Vicious. They could have easily finished off that last tower. Instead, they might have to go back. I'd say that's a misplay, D-Man. It was a misplay, but they were saving Patoy, so it was all good. And there's Westrice getting that poke out. This is what I talked about. Managing to take down Patoy. Using the ulti, missing the ulti there, Westrice. Trying to get him towards I'm a Cutie Pie. I'm a Cutie Pie too strong right now. 11-7-19. He's got that Bloodthirster in there, along with a BF sword stacked on. He's poking out. Look at that. Nightjackie and Elements lost half their health from that single blast from I'm a Cutie Pie there. I Will Dominate coming in just the right time. Did get his ulti off just before he died, but he went down too quick. Let's see if Scar tries another high tactic here. Looks like Curse is going to be trying to push out. They're down 3 people. Oh my God, I'm a Cutie Pie is just devastating right now. Jace is just absolutely popping them. There's going to be the ultimate coming out from St. Vicious. He tried to get on towards Skara. Skara flashed out of it, though, straight away. Skara really being the problem there. Elements, wow, I'm a Cutie Pie is just chunking everyone down here. They're actually doing a good job because they're stopping the minions going down the side, so the creep waves are going to push the top and bottom. Not that that matters, because I don't think we're going to get anywhere near a late game in this ARAM. As it stands, it is the most kills a finals has ever had in the history of League of Legends right now. It's definitely the strangest final in League of Legends history as well. Well, Jace getting absolutely destroyed there. Crumbs is going to try and back off, but there's the Lux Pew laser back across the entire team. They do manage to take Crumbs down. Didn't actually finish anyone off. It just got them dangerously low. It's okay. It's only got a very short cooldown. He's going to get caught out here. Tries to throw out that shield. Never going to be able to survive that one. Nightjackie too strong right now. You can see he's starting to do a lot of damage. Oh, Dominant's going to have to back away from this one. They've got to be careful. Curse have got a hell of a lot of damage coming out now. And Element's trying to get executed by a super minion right there. And he did. Successfully pulling it off. Screams yes into all chat. St. Vicious getting stunned there. Diamond Dominate on the turret. Can't tie that turret just yet. Though Nightjackie nearly catching him with the leash, taking him down. One Varus little poke on towards I Will Dominate. Will be served well for Dominate to die right now, wouldn't it? The Ash Arrow completely missing by Crumbs there. St. Vicious is going to die to turret. Skara manages to pick up the kill though. He's going to get taken down. Manages to take down St. Vicious as well. The mushroom should be enough. He gets one. He gets two. Can he get a triple? No. Nightjackie's going to survive. Cutie Pie will just pop him in the back though. Very nicely done. Westrice now getting closed in on. Crumbs is surely going to get the volley shot off him to slow him down any second now. There's the volley. Will come out. out. And then you can see just the burst coming out from Crumbs there, and Jace combined is huge. Oh, Crumbs is going to get leapt on. Elements is very, very strong there. Hammered straight back though. And look at the burst coming out from Cutie just hanging around.
He's not finishing him down.
He's not finishing him down because he needs to switch his combo out. And Elements does manage to take him down there. Patoy's going to come in and just back him away. Couldn't snipe him. Hasn't got the damage yet, which does surprise me. Hasn't got for that Rabadon's death cap.
No, rather odd build coming out of Patoy. Zanya's Hourglass did have that one nice bait, but really just a hodgepodge of items coming towards. He really just wants the cooldown reduction in mana since there's no blue buff on ARAM.
Indeed, but honestly, you're not alive long enough to require it.
Clearly not.
Which is where the clarity stacks come in on the old traditional Elements gets poked out there. I Will Dominate coming in. I Will Dominate is getting destroyed currently by Nijaki. Nijaki's finally got a bit of ability power in. He's got that Rabadon's Death Cap and the Blasting Wand, and he is starting to burst down like crazy on people. I Will Dominate surely going to get caught out. St. Vicious wants to jump onto one, uses the ulti. It's I Will Dominate completely missing it. St. Vicious there. Elements does manage to get the kill. Nijaki on towards one. Nijaki's going to get dropped by Skara there. Skara turning around, spitting in Westrice's face, blinds him out there. There's the laser coming out. Double kill for Skara. That's going to be Crumbs finishing off with a double kill. Ace coming straight up. They'll be able to push straight through. The inhibitor is back up. They will take it down.
So will we ever see
56 to 46?
Will we ever see another 102 kill, 22-minute game in a finals major League of Legends tournament?
Where is Crumbs going? What are you doing, Crumbs? He's going around. Is he just going to stand on the fountain and try to take them? Skara's also running to the fountain, just about surviving. Gets pew-pewed by the laser. Patoy throws out. There's a volley from Crumbs. They're just going to hold up things. They don't even want to take the turret down. They're actually dragging out the finals of an ARAM.
Why not? Apparently.
Why not? Oh, good lord, what is going on in this game? Cutie is trying to back away, and St. Vicious is going to get a kill on him. 57 to 48, a big creep wave coming through. And what is going to come next? I mean, they start with an ARAM. Where do you go from this?
I don't know, man. I don't know where they go next from this.
If only the crowd could see your face right now. It is definitely an interesting point of view. I just don't know what to do anymore. This game is going pretty bonkers. They're trying to get him towards I Will Dominate. He's trying to fend them off this one turret. The Ash Arrow could come down the middle. Actually, no, he hasn't even got it available. I Will Dominate is going to back away. I Will Dominate just dodging all the damage. Now Jackie may well go down here. Westrice manages to pick up the kill. You can see Skara is going to come running in, picks up one, picks up. Can he get the second? You can see Patoy, though, with the laser. It's getting a blast through. There's the Ash Arrow. Curse just dodges it out of the way there. St. Vicious gets taken down. Then that is going to be another picked up by Patoy. Elements is going to try and be sneaky off the side here. Fiora ulti will zip around. Patoy's going to use Zonya's Hourglass. That's completely interrupted it, and he's going to get dropped by Crumbs.
So that's actually a tank Skara build coming out there. Tank Teemo baiting the other team in with his global taunting ability. Really good job there by Skara, I have to say.
There's the speed up. They're going to go through. The inhibitor is down. They've got super minions coming up with them. 62-49 right now. Dignitas looking good to take this first game of the finals. If only they could wait the second those super minions will come up there. They do shield up. They're actually tanking it through now. Jackie taking a blast there. Patoy trying to finish him off. The volley's going to come through. There's going to be one in the Nexus turret down. There's the Lux laser going to finish him off there. And that's going to be now Jackie going down. There's another pop for Crumbs there. Westrice is going to get dropped as well. St. Vicious does manage to pick up a kill on towards Crumbs. Skara is desperately trying to get away from St. Vicious. They have the shield on him from Patoy there. Actually playing this pretty well here. Actually getting the slowdown as well. Element's going to try to pop his ulti. He can't quite get close enough to do so. Doesn't have it available either. I Will Dominate comes back in. Now Elements has more super minions coming diving in. Tries to go for Skara. The global taunt is too strong. And Skara still lives. And that is going to be a 4-man Dignitas pushing on towards the final Nexus turret. 67-50 right now. And they could finish the game off right now, but Cutie once more. Now Jackie's going to get dropped here. Patoy can't quite take him down. Nexus turret drops. Super minions in there, and Skara is still alive.
What have we done? 117 kills in the finals here, and they are just dragging this out as Nijaki nearly gets obliterated.
Skara is still alive, finally goes down. Westrice is going to get dropped there. Curse is going to get destroyed. Patoy with a laser coming out as well. Cutie though is picking up kill after kill. And that's just going to be St. Vicious finally diving in towards Cutie. He will get dropped. Patoy is also going to go down eventually. He uses the Sonya's Hourglass. Can he burst on anyone afterwards? No, he's not going to survive long enough. Super minions still pushing through that mid lane. Chat, so, you know, what would you think about the picks and bans after this?
I think we might be seeing some Jace bans coming up in the next game if they know what's good for them.
So 69-54 the current score. I just don't know where to go. They're going to step onto those mushrooms, though, and Curse everywhere they go. Find a mushroom. That global taunt from Teemo, too strong right now. Crumbs is just keeping them at bay. They still have just lost that one turret. Pings on the side. Guys, you can't go to them side turrets.
They really can't. That's just the punishment of losing your inhibitor first. Your minions all gain 100 health. Little interesting fact, and that means your side lanes will all push in an ARAM since you can't break the rules.
Indeed, they're also managing to pull those super minions in there. The arrow in towards Westride's face. You can see Nijaki desperately diving in there onto Crumbs there, but Crumbs manages to take him down. So Vision's going to get in there. Collateral damage coming straight out from Cop there. Lots of damage bursting out. I Will Dominate trying to pick up the kills. I'm accused by getting one, getting two. Cannot get the third though. Westride's too strong in the back there. Skara though does manage to pick one up. Elements is also going to get caught on here. And Skara very much. Look at the health on Skara right now. He really is a tanking machine. 3,000 hit points on Teemo, just coming straight in. Elements is trying his best to get interrupted. The laser's going to come out. Westride. Skara just too strong. And Lux picks up yet another kill. Patoy there playing very well.
Teemo is imbalanced indeed, says Cop. Especially tank Teemo. You so much want to just kill that annoying mushroom man.
And Skara's just going to continue on through there, using those mushrooms as the bait. We have all the players back up there. That's going to be Nijaki just popping Skara instantly for a quick 300 gold.
Well,
the bait can't go back and bite.
So long.
Well, of course, you know, the fact they've got the inhibitor down also means they can buy at any point.
Oh, is that the case?
That is the case.
Well, there we go.
They can go back and buy at any point, but we are seeing St. Vicious with the Thorn Mail, so, you know, playing it well. The laser coming across, Cop losing half his hit points to that single laser beam, which has been renamed lately, hasn't it? Lux's laser. Infinite Light, it is now known as. What did it used to be called before? Come on, test your knowledge.
Finalis Fukenden, I can't pronounce that.
That is correct, though. You got it. I'm impressed. Jace getting the double kill up there. They're going to try and come through. The Ash Arrow already used, but wow, that burst coming out from Cutie Pie is just too strong. Cop and Elements losing half the hit points to one blast from Cutie. He is going to take the inhibitor down. And you can see that Patoy is just keeping them all in their base. I think we can safely say that the MLG champions are going to be Dignitas in this ARAM Grand Finals.
They're going to take a 1-0 lead on the Grand Finals unless they keep messing around here. They really don't want to hit that Nexus down. They're going for as many kills as possible. And Curse going for the Bloodthirster world record there over on their team. Already have 4.
Oh, what a poke there from Westrice. Just catching onto Cutie Pie's backside. Just about finishing him off there. Patoy trying to get Elements diving onto him. There he goes. He has got the Zhonya's Hourglass, of course, but it doesn't matter because Crumbs is doing so much damage. Has got that Black Cleaver, Phantom Dancer, and Infinity Edge, along with the Brutalizer. Will get dropped by Nijaki straight away there, though. Patoy's also going to go down. Does use the Zhonya's Hourglass. Going to try and take Westrice's house just at the end. He gets him as well. Very sly there.
Scar on the run. Tank Scar is no good if he has no damage to support him. Oh, no.
That's going to catch out Skara. Tank Skara trying to do as much as he can, but that global taunt from Teemo too strong, and Curse are not going to fall for that one. They can take down the Super Minions. 78-63. I think we can safely say this is the highest prize tournament for an ARAM in the history of League of Legends.
I think this is the most valuable ARAM anyone will probably ever play.
It's probably peaked the viewing figures as well.
I'm curious to see what the general viewer reaction is to this after the game.
It's definitely a strange assumption. I'm a Cutie Pie, though, will manage to pick up Leona. I think Reddit might be going a little bit wild right now.
We'll see what ends up happening. This will be a very contentious match amongst the community, I can only imagine. Regardless, 143 kills overall. That's a pretty big number there.
That's a pretty big number indeed. I'm a Cutie Pie just working his way through. He has been doing crazy damage. 25, 12, 14 for Crumbs. He's definitely leading the charge in kills. The gold, 68,000 to 53,000, just 30 minutes in. Still no Baron buff picked up yet. I'm amazed nobody's actually taken the cheeky lead and just dived
cheating there.
Well, there's been cheating coming out from Curse already here. Cop getting caught out again there by Dignitas. Surely they will finish this one off. They've got the Super Minions coming up the mid lane, and another blast coming out from Armakiri.
There's no way they're trying to finish
he's going to eat that in the face there. And the Super Minions are going to do it for them unless Curse managed to destroy them. And Elements trying to get on them. Elements just getting absolutely dropped. St. Vicious tries to dive in, hasn't got the damage though to deal with them, and he can't even take down I Will Dominate a stranded 1v1. Westrice does manage to catch onto him. Westrice is going to go down, and now the Nexus turret is being left to eat away.
They're
not going to go for it,
it,
but don't worry, because the super minions will end this misery for us. Yes, finally, Scar is going to shoot it. I'm the cutie pie, and Dignitas take game 1. And what a strange game it was indeed. 85-66, 31 minutes gone. Thanks for making me cast an ARAM, guys. I'm not sure if I'm appreciative or my voice is just not happy with them right now.
We'll see what ends up happening with the tails of this. Big smiles coming out from Team Dignitas. I'm a cutie pie, having a good laugh. He did have an effective game on Jace, I have to say.
He had an effective game. So, Jat, as the color commentator, how would you analyze that game?
I'd have to say, Dignitas outplayed them a little bit right there.
I would say he outplayed them as well. We are going to go to commercial, guys. We're going to be back with game 2 shortly. This is a best-of-5 series. Dignitas currently 1-0 up.